How's it going? We are back snowmobiling again. It was a really nice weekend, so I had some friends up. We rode some local trails by us. It was a lot of fun. We had a couple broken sleds, as you will see in this video. It's kind of funny. But no, like all in all, it was a really, really great day for snowmobiling. We just got some fresh powders, so the trails were nice. The sled was running great for most of it, so it made it actually more fun. So yeah, we started off through some fields. We did a little boondocking, which is always so much fun. And then we made our way out towards Trail 55, towards the Fife Lake area. Trails were nice. They were kind of busy, as you'll be able to see here. I gotta make sure everybody's coming with me. So this is a pretty big hill that we gotta go down. The fun when I climb back up with the snowmobiles. I ride an Arctic Cat M7, and then my brother is riding a Skidoo Free Ride. It's an 850, but it's got a 600 swap into it. It's kind of a funny thing. And then the friends I'm with, one was on a Crossfire 700, just like mine basically, but the short chassis, and then another one was on an F7. That F7 was fast. So you can see my sled has a Speedworks can on it, so it sounds pretty good. Lifts the skis off the ground like nothing. Get to open her up down here. Really let her rip. Yes, we got here, and then I have to go down the road for a little bit, which is a seasonal road, so it's basically just snowmobilers all winter going down here. So we head down here, and Trail 55 is just down this road, a smidgen. So now we're on Trail 55. It was really nice. This part is not too busy, so we're able to rip pretty good. A little bit of dirt turned into it, but this side had quite a bit of snow on it. Like barely any dirt mixed into it, just mostly on the corners, between the brake and accelerating. It's nice being able to be on the throttle and on the brake and back on the throttle and back on the brake, really giving it a workout. It did good for mountain sled, ripping on trails. The long chassis definitely makes it nice to ride. This is a fun section because it is so twisty turny. You really get a workout in it. It's nice and wide, and without the the trees like they are, you can see through everything really well. So we're taking a cut-through trail that we're going to have to go all the way around the long way. We're trying to head towards like Morgan River. So this is really nice cut-through trail because it's used, but it's not used that much, so you don't worry about too much traffic on it. And it's got so much fresh powder. It is kind of overgrown sections, so you gotta be careful. Well, I almost lost it there. Ooh, careful. Still getting used to longer track. I'm used to riding like a Skidoo 500 from 99. So the nice long track with the big lugs is definitely different to ride. A lot more fun, and this thing makes a lot more power than that thing did. Holy cow. Gotta check back, make sure everybody's still coming. We don't lose anybody. Sometimes we lose them and they get lost because there are so many different snowmobile tracks going everywhere. Sometimes it's hard to see your way and where we're going. But I like to make sure that everybody in the group that I'm riding with makes it to our destination. We're not going backtracking looking for people. That's no fun. Letting her cruise, not being too hard on it. trails actually make it shorter, even though it doesn't seem like it sometimes. Wipe the old camera because there's no snow on it. You know, gotta wipe all that air off the camera there. Oh, we got across the road up here, so we just bippity boppity boo over that, and then we're pretty much to the trail. We just have a little bit more field to ride in. This is a really fun field. Get to just carve back and forth, just let it rip. Let the pedal track do what it's supposed to do. But there was a lot of people that had been through this field already, so they tried to use up a lot of the powder on us. All those Michigan grasses sticking up through the snow there. They got caught in everything. Gotta stop, make sure. Yep, it's pretty floaty there. Make sure everybody's still coming. And a thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, we're all good. And we're off. Getting kind of burky with the throttle there. Yeah, run a tree over. Almost hit this tree. Trying to learn how to steer these floaty skis. Okay, back on some hard pack. We're almost there. Almost trail 55. Yeah, alright, so we're here. You can probably see people going by. There goes some meanders. They're cruising. So we had to stop and figure out who's leading and how we wanted to all ride down the trail and what our hand signals were going to be. So I decided let's make us lead because I like to give everybody a chance to lead, especially when we're on a trail because it's pretty much just stop to stop. It's more fun riding with people and we can all take turns leading and following and stuff like that. This part of the trail definitely a lot more traffic. A lot more traffic going on. So it's pretty dirty. A lot dirtier than the other parts. And this doesn't get as much snow either. So we kind of lacking snow this year. Cross a couple roads here. Gotta stop, make sure, you know, don't have like somebody come through and hit me. That'd be a really bad day. Another stop, make sure there's no cars coming. Then we have to ride down the road for a ways. The reason is because we cross the Boardman River here. So you gotta ride down the road because that's where the bridge is at. So you can see it right here. You can see it off. You can see it off both sides. Mostly to the right. You can see it well. And then we just ride down the road for, it's gotta be like a mile. We'll ride on this shoulder of this dirt road. So finally get off it. It took forever to get down there. Back on the trail, now we're ripping. Finally get to open the sleds out and getting down the trail after going through all the funky stuff with roads and river crossings and crossovers. This was another fun section. It was pretty dirty, but it was fun. You could really rip and then get on the brake and then on the throttle and on the brake. That's the fun part. Chasing down F7 on. The M7's got the power, it just doesn't have quite the right gearing for it, so. It was so fun. Up to another road crossing. Like I said, we like to stop and make sure that everybody's coming. Don't want to leave anybody behind. I get to rip it down here some. Really open it up there. That's the fun thing with these, especially with the fuel injection, that like you never get really the load up that you get out of a kart plane because it's always at its optimal. I like it. It's all fun. It's like a big swamp on our left here. A bunch of crossover trails. It's like huge. Sometimes we'd ride this in the summertime on like 4-wheelers and dirt bikes. And a few summers ago, this was just completely flooded. You couldn't even get through it. There's like 4 or 5 feet of water on this entire trail. So it's like the water receded some. Gave us a trail. This one's fun though because it was curvy. Gives a throttle and brakes a workout again. Again, some like flat straight sections that are a little bit boring to ride. They're just kind of like just at one speed. A lot of call them well sites out here, but I guess they're like natural gas wells. So you see those things everywhere, and all the roads going to them. They're always plowed too. Quick stop, make sure everybody's doing good. Nobody blew something up yet. Back on the trail. Like I said, I think this is a pipeline, so it's just so straight, flat, and kind of boring. This section. We didn't make it too far south. We were hoping to, but we had some things happen. We wanted to see what the trail was like farther, and even going farther east, seeing what the trail was like. We had some reports that it was dirtier in there, more dirt and junk mixed into it. Yeah, this is just like a pipeline or something. Trail 55 goes down. So it's just straight for miles and miles. It's like a little bit of up down, but not a lot. Hill here. 2 riders in front of me. Unfortunately, my speedometer does not work on the Snowmobile. I'm trying to find speed sensor for it. And apparently, Articat has discontinued the speed sensor for the earlier M7 chassis snowmobiles, which is kind of disappointing because I really want to see what my speedometer is saying. So we crossed on the main roads over here. We're still kind of heading like southwest. Decided to let one of my friends in front, so I had somebody to film. We could ride. She's on the Crossfire 700, so we're on very, very similar sleds. Passing some people here. It's kind of cool. You get to see a lot of people out there. See all different kinds of sleds that people are riding out there. Things like that. There's somebody's sled here. They lost their entire track off of it. Looks like a newer Skidoo. Probably the dirt, you know, wears tracks down fast with these dirty trails we have. This was kind of neat. It was like really pretty heavily wooded. Kind of meander through here. We went across this river. I'm not really sure what river that is, but it wasn't too bad a sized river. Just cruising through the tall pine trees. It did have a little bit of chop here and there in the trail, but all in all, it was pretty smooth for how many people were out on it. Probably with the lack of snow, it was pretty much just dirt with a little bit of snow on top. Especially in the pine trees. Hardly get any snow in there. So the trail went out into like another road, and then we went down the road for a while. This road went for quite a while. We were on it for a good amount of time. And then we have technical difficulties here. Yeah, so I'm laughing there. My brother's sled decided that I was going to grenade the bogey wheels in the back. I already welded these things once, but apparently that didn't hold up. He broke them like right away the first time, and then I welded them, and then he lasted a little bit longer. Yep, broke that one right off. So that was our kind of catastrophic failure. Yeah, he was getting hot, and his high facts were melting, and I kept telling him that something was hot in his sled, and he didn't listen to me. But yeah, apparently his high facts were just melting, and all of his track clips were turning colors. Like complete rainbow on his track clips. And probably riding down this road, he was getting on it, and they finally just gave up. So we got him all packed up and out of there. Had somebody come and get him. Sad day for him. We decided after that to head back because I'm not going to go too much farther, and by the time we wasted like an hour trying to get him back up and out of where we were at, we decided that, yeah, we'll just head back. We took mostly the same way back on Trail 55, because it was the smoothest, fastest way to head back home. We're looking forward to some coffee. This pine tree section is still pretty cool. I'm gonna go ride this again soon. Hopefully we'll get some more snow soon, because we got some, and then it warmed up, and then it melted, and we got a little bit more, and then it warmed up again, and it melted. So now it's just like an ice rink. So my friend's in switch sleds, as you can see. Another one's on F7, the other one's on the Crossfire trying it out. Her hands were getting cold because the Crossfire, only one hand warmer worked. And it started getting pretty cold by the time we were heading back. I decided to take the shortcut here, across the frozen swampland. I just didn't know what to do. But how did you get there already? Gotta adjust the old helmet, you know, it's probably falling in my face. That Crossfire, that thing puts out quite a bit of power to the ground. It's nice because it's got like a whole bunch of studs in the track. So when you got on the icy stuff, you really hook up. So we already crossed the river again. We're heading back, just down that dirt road forever and ever. We took a couple different ways back. We did a little bit more boondocking, which was fun. Up out of the river here. Then we jump back on some of the same trails and then some of the other trails that we were on. I do like this section. If this section had gone farther, it'd been a lot more fun to ride with the twisty turny. Pine trees and stuff. It was pretty cool. It's a lot cooler even when like all the snow is on the pine trees. It's pretty neat when it looks like that. Back through that sweet field. There's probably like a good 16 inches plus, 16, probably 20 of snow in this field. So it's not quite enough to like actually let the track do what it's supposed to do or let the M7, you know, shine, but it is fun to kind of, like to call it, you know, boondocking around it. Up here, I'm gonna go over to this old railroad grade and ride that for some of it. I like to mix it up and do, you know, some trail riding and then some boondocking and some hill climbing. Kind of breaks it up. Helps you not get so sore too in the saddle, because if you just ride trails, you know how that gets. You just get so saddle sore. Yeah, this is an old railroad grade. We have a lot of old railroad grades from logging around us. And they use it a lot for transporting logs through here. To make sure that they seen where I was going there. A lot of people playing in this field. I think this was like an old DNR plant site or something going on, but they haven't used it in like a long time. So I just like to go around it to some of my other trails that I use. Call them like cut-through trails. This is pretty fun through here though, because it's, besides the tree branches hitting you in the face. Got a little bit of air there. See it lifting the front right out? That thing lifts the front skis right off the snow like it's nothing. It's pretty crazy. I'm impressed with it. keeping her open there, letting her burn out some of the carbon buildup and whatnot in it. Oil residue. One thing I will say with this sled though, it is a gas hog. It is not fuel efficient at all. I mean, it could be with me on the throttle, but I feel like I'm not on the throttle half as much as some people, but it goes through a ton of fuel. I mean, plus it has like a really tiny fuel tank. This area they logged, so it just beats you up going through. They like to log it and then like not clean up the trail that went through there. They just destroy it and then leave it. So it's a little annoying. Back out in this field, I gotta make sure they're still coming. Don't want to lose anybody, just in case it has a malfunction or something. Just like my brother's sled. Yeah, you gotta go around this huge washout here. I mean, it's a good 5-6 feet washout. It's huge. Gotta climb up this here hill climb here. It's kind of fun. There was a lot of like roots and stuff, the tube trackers. So I tried to go around it. But then there's like a tree branch in the way, so I didn't want to hit that. There's another tree branch. Pick some front skis up like nothing. I will say I do like the M7 a lot, especially with that can on it. It likes to talk. This is that field we came through at the beginning. Heading back, pretty much back now. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully we have some more coming up soon, some more snowmobiling. I always like snowmobiling, it's a lot of fun. If you guys are ever in the area, just drop a comment and let me know.